wonderful. The rooms were good. Can we appreciate them? And I don't think I've forgotten anybody.
No, we'd like to appreciate
The
those exhibitors, those who have also been part of the team, making sure the registration is seamless.
Yeah.
But our partners as well, who we are getting
Yes,
to now.
I was getting to there.
Yes.
Yes. So, and finally, I want to appreciate our sponsors. And those that are here, I think we want to appreciate you in a special way.
Yes, we do. And how we'll go about it, I've seen the board members who are present. If I could trouble you and have you sit here, and each will take a turn to hand a trophy in appreciation, really, gesture. So to our board members who just stood up, except our chair, because he's coming to close. So if you could just come and settle in one of these seats. I think there's ample chairs.
Yeah.
So I think we are 5, but there's more in the board, but you can just sit here. And how we'll go about it is I will help in calling the sponsor to be awarded, and we'll just go down the line. They number 20 at least, those who we are saying thank you to here. And some are not with us, so they will be awarded in absentia. And if not, so if I call on your organization's name, you will come up and you will have, you'll receive an appreciation. We'll take a picture here, katikati, and then you can have your seat. And so we'll just go down the line. We'll start here, going down the line, taking turns from our board. So I will start with and please join us with an applause as we do this, and also like to appreciate that I'll be getting the help of Maureen Kihoro and Sally Adiwa in just handing this as they come. So you could stand here and hand it over to them as they come up. So the first sponsor to appreciate, and not in any particular order, I should say, we appreciate them in equal measure because of them, we are here. The Savo Trust. Let's appreciate them if you're from the Savo Trust. And we can start down the line. We can start with our director, Atampea, hapa katikati, so that we can have a really good photo. So we'll be doing it there mid-stage, center stage, I should, because I think he likes what we have packaged for our, and then you can have your seat. You can have your seat. Asante sana. Thank you. And then we'll go down the line as we continue to award them. Next, I'd like to call on the Amboseli Trust for Elephant. Please, if you are representative, we have one person from the back there. And you'll come to center stage. Yes, we're just going down the line. And endelea hadi afike tafadhali, tuendelee kumpigia makofi. Yes, you just hand it to her here on stage. Yeah, just center stage. Asante sana. Look at the camera right in front there. Ian is with the camera right there. And next I'll call on Biodiversity Research Institute. Any representative, please come up on standby, and we'll be applauding you as you come here. I know David Evers had left, but if there's a representative from the Biodiversity Research Institute, please make your way here so we can give it to you, or it will be awarded to you in absentia. It will get to you. It's okay. The representative of the Biodiversity Research Institute team is not here, so we will be awarding them in absentia. Next, I'll call on the Lion Guardians. The Lion Guardians. Any representative from the Lion Guardians, if you are here. All right. Is that one from the back? No, she's taking a call. Space for Giants. All right. Ewaso Lions. If there's anyone from Ewaso Lions. Space? No. So some of them have probably left. So if they're not, they will receive it in absentia. We'll get it to them. It's just in the interest of time. So just going through the names again. Lion Guardians, if there's any representative, raise your hand as you come down. No? Okay. The Space for Giants, not here. Then Ewaso Lions, not here. And I'll continue. But perhaps if I do continue a bit fast and you get up here, please just tell me who you are and I'll re-announce your name as you get it. And yes, so if they're not here, we'll just retain them there. They will get it. The Kenya Wildlife Service, of course, we have many representatives, especially one who just gave her comment there. And I know there's one. Wambao Mongea. Ni sawa, unaweza pokea kwa niaba ya colleagues. Yes, let's give her a hand. She's the one who gave an addition there. The Kenya Wildlife Service, she'll be getting an appreciation as one of our crucial partners. Tusimame hapo katikati, apokee taji lake, and then we also smile for the camera right up front. Asante the elephants, asante sana. Save the Elephants, and that's next by Dr. Diamando. He's also made several presentations with his team as well, and we appreciate you. Asante sana. Let's give them an applause as well, tafadhali. Asante sana. Asante sana, Dr. Diamando. And we'll just ask you later on to just say a collective thank you on behalf of all the sponsors. And NetFund. Do we have representatives from NetFund? NetFund, did I see a hand? Please come, don't be shy. Did you just join? Are you an intern? Are you on your way out? So it's okay. If you are in NetFund, come through and receive it on their behalf. Asante. Let's give an applause to Fadhali Akija. And then on standby, we could have the Peregrine Fund. Peregrine Fund. I hope I haven't baptized you or misrepresented the pronunciation. Yes, we have a representative. Tumpige makofi pia Akija. Did I say it right? Peregrine Fund? It's okay. I'm here to learn. I told you, I'm back to school. In fact, I'm going to class at 5:30.
It's the Peregrine Fund.
Peregrine Fund it is. We learn something new every day. Learning never stops. Asante. Let's give her an applause and appreciate her. Asante. Giraffe Conservation Foundation. Do we have any representatives? Yes, we do. Karibu. Iyo najua nimepata. Giraffe Conservation Foundation. Karibu, karibu, karibu. Yes. And after the Giraffe Conservation Foundation, is there anyone from the Born Free Foundation? Born Free Foundation. Yes, we do. Dr. Manoa. Karibu. Also one of the speakers and presenters that we had, and even moderator. Asante sana, Dr. Manoa. Hapo katikati, huyu akishapata yake, then you'll just stand there mid-stage and get your appreciation. It's an asante. Asante sana. Yes, tumpige makofi akipokea. And then I'll call on any representative from Kenya Wildlife Trust. The Kenya Wildlife Trust, yes. He also spoke, when I say he also spoke as a presenter, and he told me he presented also part of his master's, I believe. You can nod yes or no if I'm misrepresenting the facts, Kasaine, and all the best as you move forward with that. All the best. The Africa Wildlife Foundation, any representatives? Going once, twice, it will get to you, don't you worry. And the WIS Academy for Nature. WIS Academy for Nature, I think we have a representative approaching from way at the back. Let's give him an applause and an appreciation as he comes. And yes, I know this one we have. Bwana Paul be on standby to represent Nature Kenya. And mnaweza kuja kama nyote, kama mko hapa. You have to receive it. It's, we want to appreciate you, yes. Ama unaweza nominate mtu mwingine. Asante sana. On stage we have a representative from WIS Academy for Nature, and now coming to receive his is the Nature Kenya representative. Paul Gasheru has been here as a moderator, as a speaker as well. Tunakushukuru, you and your team, and the support that we have had. And next up, I'd like to call on Sheldrake Wildlife Trust, if there's any representative. No. You will receive it. Sheldrake Wildlife Trust, I'm told we don't have a representative. And International Fund for Animal Welfare. Yes, I believe we have one. Was it Bana Wycliffe? Ilikuwa Wycliffe, ama nimesahau jina. Tulikuwa na wewe for the last breakout session. Representative of the International Fund for Animal Welfare. Let's appreciate him as he comes up stage. And after him, right there, hapo katikati utapokea, and then you'll smile for the camera right up front. And the Manchester Metropolitan University, if you are here, you could also come up front. No? Okay. You will get it. And we also have, last on this list, Global Environment Facility. If there's any representative, I'm told actually no, there's no representative, but let's appreciate them in, sorry? Oh, through the State Department, you will receive on behalf? Yes. Naitawa Fikia. Yes. There you go. Mepata ndovu. Mepata ndovu. So let's give him an applause. Global Environment Facility coming in a big way, and perhaps getting one of the biggest in the biggest in Big Five as symbolism of appreciation. And let's also, as I call on our chair to just be in front here for a picture, because he's up next, unless Daktari wants to add, let's also appreciate the board for their oversight. As they stand up for a picture, hapa katikati unatachukua, the chair will join them as well for a picture as our director hands over for the concluding remarks. We just want to take a picture of you once up front here. It's not always that we have you in the same room at this time. And I know there's a number of others that are not with us. So yes, our CEO can stand in the middle, Dr. Patrick Omondi. Yes. All right, let's give them an applause again. Let's appreciate them. Asante. All right, our board members can have a seat, and our chair can just be on standby hapa mbele. Unaweza keti hapo as Daktari does his concluding remark here and calls you for the last word.
Thank you, Mark, again. And let us appreciate the sponsors of this conference. We did not give a present to the Institute. We were also sponsors of the conference. But I think, Dr. Gakuya, the reason why the Global Environment Facility through the State Department for Wildlife have an elephant is because they contributed the highest through, is it wildlife? What is that program? Yes. And we do appreciate it. Is one of our first support from Jeff. We had thrown in, because we knew this conference is coming, and they gave us an equivalent of 7 million shillings. And that boosted our morale. Yeah. So with that, may I now invite the chair of the Wildlife Research and Training Institute Board, Dr. David Kadienyi, to give closing remarks on behalf of the leadership of the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. Let us applaud as he comes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Omondi, and good afternoon, everyone. It's very good to see a lot of people on the last day, because I know a number of people have had to leave because of a number of exigencies here and there, but it's very encouraging to see such many people when we are closing. I have very few remarks to make. Number one, I really appreciate what Dr. Omondi has done and his team. And as a board, we give oversight and we give general direction, but they do the nitty-gritties and they make sure that they fill in all the gaps. And last time when we said we would be meeting in 2 years' time, it looked like a long time, but here we are. And for the last 3 days, we've been busy here, we've interacted, and the information that has flowed has been a lot and has been very helpful. And I've had, as I've interacted with many of you out there, all of you saying that this is very good. So let's all clap for ourselves. Number two, I think this is something very encouraging, to see that we appreciate what we have and that we can organize ourselves to come together to raise resources and to make sure that we come from all corners, from outside the country, from our neighbors here in Tanzania to Uganda, to all those from far-flung places. We all come as a community in the conservation arena to address the issues and to share information, to share knowledge, to share our vision for the future. And I know the presentations that have been made have ranged from technological advancements to data that has been put together that spans long, very, very long periods. I was actually quite impressed when I was sharing some discussions with Professor Gutu. And he said now he's becoming a historian. And I don't know what he will become, because somebody said he's becoming a historian and somebody else said he should become a politician. But at least I know that he would make a very bad politician. So that one I know. But a historian, I'm convinced actually that he can make a very good historian. You know, he started sharing data about 780 BCE, you know, and how things have been in the whole region, and how dynasties have changed, and how, you know, the system has been changing. There is so much knowledge. But my third point now is that I don't think we have seen it yet. Our lifespans are short. And there isn't so much we can do if we don't get very organized. This team here, this generation, found quite a number of good numbers of wildlife. But within this generation, again, we have seen that wildlife dwindle so much, such that if we don't do something drastic, then we could be witnesses of one of the worst things that ever happened in the wildlife sector. The numbers are not encouraging. We want to hear success stories. And by the way, the complication is not stopping yet. We don't know what's going to happen with climate change. Everybody now is in agreement that temperatures are rising, even beyond what was predicted 5 years ago, for example. So as temperatures rise, as rainy seasons become shortened in some areas or become longer in some others, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Maybe some diseases will crop up. Maybe some pollinators will not work very well. Maybe the range of elephants will even become longer. Maybe even the behavior will change, so that whatever methods we are dealing with right now will have to change to adjust to the changes in the behavior of those wildlife. There is so much that we need to do. In fact, we are working at a time when there is a crisis. As we prepare all this and elevate it to the next level so that we share with the CS and the PS and push them so that it is elevated to the next level, to the highest level on the land. And I must say that we are also lucky in this country because the president himself is a scientist. And many times when we've interacted, we have realized that he really appreciates data, and he demands that we become more thorough. He wants to see data-driven decisions. We know that this is something that's going to help us in pushing for more decisions to be made, for better policies. And at this point in time in this country, we are working on the bill, the wildlife bill. We know this is going to help tweak whatever is being done with that bill. Very shortly, we will be having results for the wildlife census, and that is a national count. So combined with this, we expect that the highest authority in this country will find sufficient data to help make decisions that are profound, that will also help us make decisions on how we do things. But as I look forward to the next conference, I would love to see more technology driving our decisions. That's one thing. And as an institute, we will be working on that. We want to train our young people to use more of the drones, more of AI, and so forth in making decisions so that as we release them to go out there, they are more equipped to help in answering questions and in facing the challenges. We also want to hear more stories. I'm hoping that next time we meet, the Northern Rangelands people will tell us that here are our success stories. Besides the elephants and the rhinos, where do we have stabilization of numbers of zebra, of Kongoni, of wildebeest, of warthogs, and so on and so forth? We want to hear more of those stories, whether it's in Tanzania. What is Tawiri doing? What is Tanapa doing? How well are they managing? Do we have stabilization of numbers? Where are numbers going up? We want to hear these stories. Who is doing it right? Because all of us, by the way, as human beings, I think what we are doing is to push. We are pushing and shoving for space with wildlife, and in most cases, wildlife is losing. I'm not very sure human beings are doing very well themselves. We still have a lot of poverty levels. We still have so many things that we cry about all the time. So it looks like it can easily become a lose-lose situation. Higher education, jobs for the youth, other partners. It looks like we are doing fragmented things here and there. Other partners, it looks like we are doing fragmented things here and there. We are not getting it right. In the next 10, 20, we are not getting it right. In the next 10, 20, 30 years, we could be talking about us. Even as when we get to inviting you for the next conference, we will expect that we will come with more solutions and we will share more success stories about numbers that are stabilizing and numbers that are going up. Because every time we talk about declining numbers, 70%, 80%, it's actually depressing. It looks like we will all be out of our jobs. And I pity the young people here who are just beginning their careers. So when you are studying giraffes, and then all the time we are saying there are going to be fewer and fewer, one morning you'll not have any giraffe, and you'll have to change your career to study, I don't know, trees or water, or that's not very good. So I really want to thank you so much. You could feel the mood in this conference, the presentations, the energy. I really want to appreciate each and every one of you, and I really want to appreciate our board of directors. They have been very consistent and very, very focused in the way we want to run this institute. This institute is fairly new, but I can see it's really, really working towards those goals that we have set, and I'm very optimistic that in the years to come, we will have a lot more to share, and we will bring on board so many people so that together we can be able to save our wildlife, we can improve the economy of our countries, and our young people can receive from us something better than what we found. With all that preaching, I hope it's not too much, but let me take this opportunity now to, on behalf of the CS, the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife, and the whole fraternity represented by that office, declare the official closing of this conference, that is the second International Wildlife Scientific Conference, officially closed. Thank you very much.
Asante sana to our chair. And this is how you guarantee being featured in the next one, by taking a picture. Where's Ian? Ian. This is immunity. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much to our chair of the board, Dr. David Kedianye. Thank you to the planning committee that was steered by Daktari here, Dr. Ndere, Dr. Gakuya, under the leadership of our CEO, Dr. Omondi. Thank you to the oversight and the guidance of the board. Thank you to each participant via the presentations and also those who have been integral in bringing us together. It has been months leading up to the second edition of the International Wildlife Science International Conference, and with one resolve: innovations in wildlife science and practice for sustainable biodiversity, conservation, and socio-economic development. And we have left here as one: to be data-driven. Go ye forth and implement. Have a good evening. Tea is served outside there next to the exhibition area. And for those who want